Tell you what, let's go live. Let's see what works and what doesn't work. I've got to watch my monitor here. Okay, looks like I've got sound. I just had an OS X update that has reset the permissions and the sharing options with absolutely everything on this computer. I've been fighting with OBS most of the day to try to get it all back online. I think I've got enough working that some of this can actually come through here now. Let me check a couple of readings over there. Stream quality, it says, is excellent, so that's a real nice bonus. And now I watch as my feed was temporarily broken. This is your fault, old bacon face, but thank you anyway for joining. This is definitely going to be a snow day. This is going to be a lot of fun because it has been long enough now. 10, 14 days. I don't know. Time is meaningless since the last time I played, so I have no clue what I was doing. Just that I'm busy freezing to death in the snowy Russian wastes of Amur. Let me flip over here. I got it paused out here. So apparently, I jump in, and I've got my Tatarin. It's just sitting here in this little mini town. Don't know what it was doing. It's got a good amount of gas, and I parked it right next to one of these miserable contests. I might have been thinking I was going to do one of those, because that's the only task stuff I have left on this map. Oh, that seems like a terrible way to start things off, though. Let me go to the global map. Let me see what all I've got out here. Prepping for some stunts. Well, I guess that kind of goes without saying, yeah. I believe I've got all the tasks on Cosmodrome done. So that one's going to be fun. This is where, well, where did it go? I've got this map all spun around. Thought this was the map where, yeah, right here. This is where you actually launch the rocket from as one of the final missions, not to be confused with tasks. Is there a half pipe in Amur? Well, there's really kind of this quarter bowl right here. That's, I think, as close as you get, but I do have the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake available here. Maybe I can do that on Saturday. Boy, I'm terrible at that game now. I used to be good at it. Let's move on. Let's see what else I have on this other map. Chernokominsk, I've done almost nothing. I don't even want to look at that one yet. Out here, ooh, this map. Oh, I had just gotten started fixing some of the bridges and opening some of the roads over here, so I can actually drive all the way through. Oh, in fact, I've got my good buddy Zix just sitting there in the middle of, I guess that's Lombard Street. I delivered something over to the church up here that cleared a roadblock over here, and I haven't actually driven through it yet. And then eventually that clears me onto this little town over here that has 2 road blockages, but I have no idea what's in this town to be of any interest. Anyway, I did manage to get this fuel station open. This is the one that drove me crazy and broke my heart when I first got to this map. I clawed my way up this hill. I found my way through this little gap in the wall right there. Saw the gas pump icon teasing me over here, so I limped over to it, about to run out of gas, and there were no prompts. There was no nothing. I got the yellow dotted line on the ground and the gas pump in the air, but it turns out there was a task you had to complete in order to actually make the station work. That task involved dragging a trailer from all the way over here to all the way over there. What do I have here? Oh, I got a free service trailer, so that's waiting to go someplace. So I did manage to drag it over. I have access to gas. I only have 1 vehicle over here, but I have 2 more watchtowers waiting to be opened. Wow, I don't even know how to get to that one. That one's going to be a mountain climb. That may be what I was bringing the Tatarin over. How are gas prices in Amur? Yeah, gas prices, because I'm playing on normal difficulty, gas is free. They're just giving the stuff away here. I have been gone for the last week and a half on a personal road trip out to Colorado, where I've discovered that gas prices there are only half of what they are here in the Pacific Northwest. So that was a nice little bonus. And so this in more is 100% off. So that's your gamut. Let's see. I should go for watchtowers, which means I want to come back over here. Let's fire up. Let's see. I remembered how to take off the handbrake. So that's a bonus. I can turn on the headlights. Oh, and the most important part, beacons for safety. I'm off and moving. I have the feeling that I was on the way to go do the watchtowers, and then I got distracted by the possibility of doing that contest there. So that's where I parked it and figured I would just come back to it, and then oh, regretting living in Iron Man mode? Yep, that's the problem. We've made some terrible life choices when getting started on things, and so now we have to pay for gas. If only one of us had the last name of, like, petroleum, I think you get it for free then. Super twitchy controls. It's only been a week and a half or so, and I already feel as though I have no memory of ever playing this game before in my life. So I'm going to swing the camera around like crazy. My goal is to make all of you throw up, and as part of that process, even one barf, and I'm lucky. Did I catch any sort of ice-based sporting? As a matter of fact, I did. Thanks to my ESPN Plus subscription, I can actually watch games on my Switch in the hotel rooms. So I was able to catch a couple of Avalanche games. Lucky for me, the Avs are in Finland right now, so they got most of this week off because they're playing some exhibition games. Well, they count for the regular season, but they're being played in Finland on Friday and Saturday. So I only had to bootleg a couple of games while on the road. Oh, the loading times on the Switch. There we go. Welcome to the Northern Aegis installation. I think I've streamed a little bit from here, but it took me a while before I finally got enough roads open to make enough passable. Okay, beacons are on. I am adequate on fuel. So let's make a little progress here. To keep track of how many tasks I still had available over here, but I know that there's at least one bridge that needs to be repaired. It's one on the far side of the fuel station that actually leads to Watchtower number 2, so I would probably get to that one as my second task. Nico! Welcome back. You have been gone a long time, my man. You should have been watching the stream even when I wasn't streaming, that's all I gotta say. There's a horn for you. We are off, we are driving, we are opening up some watchtowers on map number 3. I have gotten to map number 4, but it's scary, so I haven't really done much out there on map number 4 yet. But maps number 1 and 2 are coming along quite nicely. They have all of their tasks complete, so I'm just waiting to kind of wrap up tasks on 3 and 4 here. And then I can start working on the missions. Ow. Trying to get that rocket launched. Let's see, that makes more sense than just accidentally getting on the wrong flight. Well, you know, these things happen. It's almost the sort of thing I probably would do. I have accidentally ended up in the wrong screening room for a movie before. That was fun. Mrs. Jedi may recall we were going to go see what was it, Back to the Future 3, and found ourselves in Steel Magnolias. Very different movie. But we were dating, so it counts. driven this road a couple of times because I got it open, but yeah, none of this looks familiar. The snow looks familiar. I got to drive through a bunch of that over the last week. Oh, no, I do remember this. You have to cross this little frozen river here. And with anything less than 8 wheels, you've got to cross it right here because it's the narrowest. If you've got less than 8 wheels, you risk getting mired in the icy snow muck. I don't know what they call a river that's not frozen but holds on to you like a suction cup. That's what you get stuck with. Steel Magnolias and Back to the Future 3, you are correct. They had the exact same plot. I'm sure they were produced by the same company. Michael J. Fox was in drag in both of them. I'm churning away. Since I gotta go past my good buddy, the Zix 605R, which is a beast of a machine. I am so happy that I managed to find that and get it unlocked on whichever map it was on out here. It has come in very handy with some of these really bad deep snow crossing missions. I'm going to drive by him up here. I'm curious to see if he gave his life to provide all of his fuel to some other passing truck, because that's kind of the way I operate in this. If someone is sitting there not actively running and they have fuel, they by law forfeit it, which is the real rule of the road. Should remind everybody. Before I just throw myself off the cliff, I'm actually going to drive down Lombard Hill. As soon as I start throwing myself down cliff sides, in addition to damage, I also find myself upside down, and then suddenly there's nothing to winch onto to flip back over. That is super embarrassing, because then I have to increment my flip counter. Don't want to do that. I'm totally going to do that, don't worry. There's Mr. Zix. Ooh, hey, I had him equipped with the actual flatbed. Set your brake. Wow, you are not braking. Go. Oh, we look into it. Oh, wow. The Zix is actually almost full. Ooh, okay. Small change of plan then. Let's see. Nope. Oh, okay. So he has burned off his backup fuel. Let me go ahead and transfer just a little over, just to be sure that I got enough to go where I need to go, but leaving him enough to get over to that gas station there. So, let's see. What if I work my way out? Nico, are you cheating on me? I could see that pop up. I know what you're doing up there. Let's see. I'm going to try over here and see if this is actually an intentional gap for me to try driving up to get up on top of that hill. This will be exciting. We're going to give this a shot. Practically a guaranteed rollover situation, but that's what everyone pays the big bucks here for. You know? Let's finish coming down this hillside. I discovered that the actual real road goes to the other side of those rocks and around the bend, but only because I accidentally went that way once. And for the most part, it's impassable. So. Not going to do it this time. Oop, this is a really big rock. It's okay. Everybody here's fine. 2, 4, 8 wheels. They all work. Oops, my eyes drifted over to chat there, and so did my steering. Nico's definitely, you were definitely cheating, but that's okay. We have a very open relationship. Plus, I've already forgotten what it was that popped up in the corner. Monster Hunter Rise, maybe? I don't know. It's a good enough game. I played the demo. It seemed entertaining, but it did not seem like the sort of thing that was really going to hook me for a long term, so I haven't picked it up. I do, however, have Tactics Ogre? Ogre Tactics? Tactics with an Ogre? I can't remember the name. The old game that they are remaking for the Switch that I believe they're releasing Friday of next week. I got that one coming. And then there's a certain thing involving catching all of them that I am finally going to play for the very first time ever. I think that's the 18th. Actually got a couple of new things coming down the pike here shortly. Wow, I cannot drive this thing straight to save my life, so welcome to SnowRunner. Let's see, I've tried a couple Monster Hunter games and bounced off. Some concepts intrigue me, but in practice it doesn't work for me. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's kind of where I am on that. I like the notion. I think, from what I got from the demo, there's just too much of what's going to feel like doing the same thing, which I will grant is ludicrous after watching me drive these same trucks around for... I am almost up to 500 hours in this game now. It's the same stupid thing over and over and over again, but I think it's the fact that the physics engine is so wonky that it's impossible to drive the same route twice with the exact same results. So it's kind of the anti-insanity thing. Okay, so I followed their little road up here. And what am I supposed to do? Go maybe over here? And truth be told, I've never really been all that pulled in by Pokemon. Maybe it's just because I'm too old or something, but I'm going to finally give it a shot. Historically, I hadn't, because I've never had the appropriate device to actually play it on, so now that I have an actual modern Nintendo machine, I'm going for it. And if it sucks for me, it's not like I haven't blown money on a game that I haven't really enjoyed before anymore. Just on the Switch alone, the amount of money I paid for this game right here has paid for almost anything I will ever buy on it otherwise. If I get zero other entertainment, I still feel satisfied. And this is the worst of the platforms to play this game on, so that's also fun. It is very pretty on like a full 4K PC, but I do not have a 4K PC. So there you go. I got tired of smacking big animals after they start limping. Well, that's good-natured of you, I suppose. I have almost no patience for games where you can fail a mission and have basically nothing to show for a decent chunk of time. Well, okay, there is that too. This particular game, right here with the SnowRunner, if you fail a mission, everything you've done is left sitting exactly where you've effectively managed to either flip upside down or run out of fuel. So it's very easy to pick back up where you left off after you pay the small toll of having to restart another vehicle back from a garage. Okay, at this point, I've stopped looking at the map. I'm just going to presume that this road's taking me where I want to go. Ow! Oh, well, okay. I wanted to presume that, but now the road has forked. Fork you, road! Oh, boom, boom. I'll be here all week. Oh, hey, this time I will be here all week. Oh, hey, look at that. That actually does go where I wanted to go. Who knew? Where does it go? Over here, though. Oh, man. Oops, I did blow out a tire. Okay, hang on. I do have... Oh, hey, I'm full of repair parts. Boom. Now I'm not full of repair parts. Hey, Zorshix, welcome! Oh, yes, I am punishing myself in a more... unlike It's Thompson, I am more than happy to admit the self-punishment and self-torture here. I have cleared off the first 2 maps of all of their sundry tasks, so I'm kind of working my way through number 3 here. The Gobbledygorkamansk Chernokomansk, whatever. Yeah, that one I've located it, but I've barely gotten started on it. But the Cosmodrome and Urska River, those are actually in pretty good shape. I haven't done any of the missions yet, just the tasks. Here in Northern Aegis, I've gotten most of the roads and bridges open, cleared, restored. Then I discovered I have 2 more watchtowers to go. Sitting feet away from the first one. Let's stop you. And let's get a look at the view. And for a rare change, I'm actually doing something in the daylight in this game. So, and it's all hazy, so there's nothing to see. That's perfect. Every streamer, SnowRunner streamer says, "Oh, when they hit something, they absolutely do." I do it when I'm not streaming. Everything about this game makes me hurt, which I think is why I love it. And you know what? As much as I joke about freezing to death in Amur here, I actually do love this map. It is a challenge. I have half a gajillion hours into this game. Well, nothing like you guys and your super top tier 4-digit hours in the game, but I've got a lot of hours in this game, so some of these maps are actually not too tough. This one is a nice challenge. Let's see, let's say we were taking some measurements here. Then the weather got worse. One of the cars wouldn't start, so we had to leave it behind. Can you help us get it back to the weather station? You know, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to say yes, then my typical refrain, absolutely, I will help you, just not right now. I'm guessing this must be the weather. Oh yeah, that looks like the weather station. That's where they're going to want me to bring it to. Well, okay, let's, where did they lose their vehicle then? Is it out here at all anywhere? Well, okay, I seem to have lost track. Is that left behind? Where'd you leave your Dawn? Oh, wow, the Dawn is over there in one of those few areas I haven't gotten to yet. Fair enough. Where are the vast muddy brown expanses we've come to know and love? Oh, trust me, there are plenty of them. I think this is actually the last of the snow regions. There's just a lot of it. Once you get done with this, I have the Dawn region, and then Maine. I've already done Tennessee because it was short, and I don't want to call it a letdown, but it does feel like a DLC season that they just kind of phoned in. I think if they wanted to go full bore with the multiplayer competition, they probably should have gone a little more full bore with it. And then the new one, the Belogorsk Glades, that one's going to be a while before I get there, I'm afraid. So what have you got? The 2 fallen ones are in town. No, the landslide and one of the fallen ones. So where's the other fallen one? Fallen Tower is in town. Fallen Bridge. Oh, that's this one over here. I think I had to clear 2 blockages in order to find that one. Metal beams are getting a little hard to come by. I think I have to start crafting those back on a different map. Left behind, we just opened up into the deep. We recommend a scout to go visit these places. Oh man, I should have been doing. I think I've visited one of these already. Oh, hey, it's a good thing I looked this up because I actually just drove right past one of them. I should go find that. In fact, let me tag that up so I can go back and find it. This seems like a good one to do right now, except I've just cleared. There we go. Okay, so Dawn here is on the opposite side of the map. It's not happening right now. This tree is going to be in the way. Bad tree. Let's go see about visiting these scout locations. Oh, the Glades are actually becoming one of your favorites. I know before they came out, maybe just slightly after they'd hit the test server, there seemed to be a lot of 50-50. People loved it or people hated it. It never really seemed to be exactly clear why anyone felt one way or the other. I kind of got the impression that the fact that it wasn't super mountainous like that was getting a lot of negative feedback. Maybe because they've been getting used to doing a lot of mountainous stuff. I'm not really sure. But it seemed like there's enough to have to drive through and enough to have to negotiate that even if you don't like the specific farming stuff, there's plenty to do out there, and it's a nice 4-map spread again, so I fully expect it will give me a lot of opportunities to do things. And it would not surprise me, actually, if I'm still working my way through the glades when year 3 finally kicks off. Where do I need to go? I need to go to Coastal Rocks. Let's just tag this one up as the next. And then Bear Mountain. Nope, Bear Mountain's going to be up next. Okay, well, this is the edge of the map, and that road appears to go nowhere, so we're just going to trust that, because it would never lie to me. Let's go, oops, clear some of this up. Let's work our way down the hillside over here. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go to here, and then reevaluate. I wasn't too impressed on PTS once it released a group. I've actually heard that from a couple of people as well. They actually changed a fair number of things between PTS and official release, which is very cool to see that they are actually responding to some of the testing and feedback results coming out of the test server. Yeah, like the whole point of having a test server. And I believe one of the first rounds of post-release patch, I saw that they were tweaking the amount of a field. I guess there's the starter field you plow once, and originally you only had to get like 30% of it complete, and it called it 100% and you were good. And then every time you have to go back and do the mission again, the percentage bumps up higher and higher. I think they were deciding that only having to do 30% was a little light, even by their own standards, so they bumped that up, so now the minimum starts at like 50%. So they're even taking feedback post-launch on it. Is this where I was going? Yes, this is where I was going. You know what? There is a road to follow, so let's pretend like this is going to get me where I want. See, magnifying glass over there. That's a good sign. I'm not going to just throw myself off the hillside, because while fun, definitely don't want to have to unnecessarily contribute to my flip. Right in the suspension. 4 points only gets an oof. You really need to hit like at least 30 before a full-on ow. Or my favorite, good old Alaska. You breathe on a guardrail wrong, and all of a sudden you got 300 points of suspension, 125% of a fuel tank burst, and 3 tires get ripped off. Only 2. Almost didn't even notice 2 there. This is where I kind of pre-mapped myself. This isn't bad. Kind of wish I would stop beating the crap out of my truck, but you know, sometimes this is the way progress works. Get me fit over here. Seems okay. Seems legit. Let me park this up. Let me save fuel. How do I get over here? I'm looking for big concrete arrows built into the soil to tell me where to go. Oh, as long as I'm doing it. What's over here? That looks like things were put there. I haven't been to there. Neat. Okay, well, I'm still discovering stuff because I haven't done this map as much. Let's see if I can get over to here. I would like to be able to come up this draw a little. And then maybe see if I can clamber my way up to the top here, and then I'm sure just straight across. It'll be no problem. Sorry to be short, gotta run. Well, hey, thanks for the pop in, Zorshix. If you're still around, definitely appreciate you coming by. Now that Miss Silvermoon has changed her schedule, which I missed since I've been gone until today, I'm not gonna have as many raids from her. I may have to start coming on early too, or the U.S. time change comes shortly, and maybe that'll resynchronize me. It works in Skyrim. I assume we're talking about the just pop over from here to there, because it'll be no problem, because that is exactly how Skyrim works. If only they had horses in this game. I could get over there even faster. I think that's supposed to be a tire track in the middle of the rocks. I love when they build their 2-track road where the tracks go around a fully grown tree. Keep crawling. Nope, stop turning, just crawl. No turn, just crawl. Okay, good enough. That tree knew what it was getting when it chose to grow there. It knew trucks were coming. Okay, up the little hill we go. It zoomed out. Huh. Well, there's a little gap right there. What could possibly go wrong? DLC truck armor. Oh, well, when is this? /ban. I bought horse armor. I was young and impressionable. Wait, was I actually supposed to go this way? I have trouble believing that, but it's working. Oh, okay, this is going to be a little awkward. Oh, okay, we're fine. Go up this way, yes I can. I can, but should I? Thread the needle over here. When... Oh, hey, actually, can I go up around the top of that tree instead? I'm at a funny angle, so the camera is really not my friend here. Okay, let's see if we can go around the top side of that tree instead. There we go, this is a little better. We are still at that tough angle where when you try to spin the camera, it's trying to be helpful. So as a result, it goes in weird looking directions, which is fun, kind of like riding on a roller coaster when you enjoy barfing. Okay, this is a little more level. This is working out. This is almost guaranteed to not be the correct direction, but we've made it. If I can get it to brake. Let's conserve fuel. I think, oh yeah, only one to go. Whew. It feels so unremarkable now with the proliferation of cosmetic microtransactions, but I remember being irrationally offended by the concept at the time. I understood why people were mad at the time, because it was literally purely cosmetic, but that's really the only reason I had it anyway. And I think it was $1.50, so it's not like I was out grand amounts of money. But yeah, if you were buying it thinking you were somehow gaining some sort of a mechanical combat advantage, I definitely see why a large number of people were pissed about it. How the hell do I get over there? I must come to... Okay. Ooh, hey, this is part of the road that I've gotten opened up but haven't actually driven to yet. It seems like coming straight down this way would be remarkably bad. I wonder if I can get over onto this side of the hill. What I would like to do is kind of shoot my way down here. There's a lot of question marks in that tone of voice there. If I can get to the gully and come down where this cool looking thing is, let's see if I can pull this off. I think to do that, I want to go back up high. With that, those beacons on, guaranteed safety. Nothing bad has ever happened with the beacon on. Something really bad is probably about to happen. Oh yes, something bad is definitely on its way here. Okay, nope, don't fall. Don't fall backward. Just turn, just turn. Just turn. Just turn. Oh! Hey, the Bardic one, you have made it and you have subscribed. What a legend. I don't need to lurk tonight because I can totally watch. Ran right into a little hiccup. Yeah, like they all do. Since you did ask earlier this evening about it, my 1,000,002 things for Mrs. Jedi, that's kind of a standing thing. I'm not actually doing any of them right at the moment. But the one thing that I needed to do for Mama Jedi, I actually have her, on task for tomorrow. We need to do a little recabling, stuff that I wasn't able to finish while I was at her house this last week. So I took a whole bunch of pictures, and we're going to play the IT via phone game. But once I'm done here tonight, it's going to be too dark for her to finish doing that stuff. So we are going to get that carried over to tomorrow. I get to squeeze her in between my company meeting and my Pathfinder night. Nope. Kept all 8 down. This is not going splendidly. I keep getting little bits and pieces hooked on trees. I guess if you want to go this way, we'll see if we can make it work. Now this is where we get those stupid magic branches. Can grab a hold of you even after you've already passed them. Let me change my view. I don't do first person very well in this game usually, but for trying to thread the needle through these trees, this actually seems to be the ticket here sometimes. Let's go back out. I'd like to go high here. I would like to go high here without rolling. This is very much not the prescribed route. I think my poor GPS on board is freaking out by this point. Threaded between these last 2 trees. Ooh, we're out-ish. Ah, yes. Okay, then. Down the gully. Oh, I'm spitting so much I'm gonna barf too. Can you winch up a tree if you need? You can't winch up a tree, but I have managed to drive up a tree to the point where I am nearly vertical. It won't climb so high as to get the rear wheels off the ground. I found that when you do that, that's still not enough to actually get you past the damn tree, though. You still have to back up and negotiate your way around. So what's happening over here, guys? It looks like you were once upon a time lumbery, but you're kind of out of business. That seems like a shame. This seems like the sort of place that's going to have a task/mission involved. Though you guys have a lot of junk to clean up before I can roll a truck through here delivering cargo. Little low on fuel. That's okay. Make my way around to the front gate. I don't want to be a barbarian and just crash through a sidewall someplace. Drive over to here. Snow's a little deep, but that's okay. Let's see where we are. Are these pine trees? Maybe they were once upon a pine. No, you are a bad person. But it's okay, because you know it. This wasn't originally how I thought that this would work out, but it's actually kind of working out. I wonder if that's intentionally road-like through there. That seems like that couldn't possibly be the case. How do I get to Coastal Rocks? Let's just drive this far and then see how things go. So the old climb of the tree wouldn't help if the bear had a halberd. Well, yeah, duh. If the bear's got a halberd, you're doomed. There's nothing you can do then. Pretty much recipe for invulnerability. Thank you very much, beacon lights. You have kept all of my wheels on the ground. I have the right truck for plowing through snow. Oh, my good buddy Zix doesn't do too badly. Oops, bounced a little too hard. Nope, nope, made the turn. Keep making more turns, please. Oh, that is not making a turn. Oh no, I have failed to pay my sunlight tax, so now it will proceed to be dark for the next 20 hours of game day. Fortunately, I actually had some daylight for getting through all the forest action. So now we'll go back to whatever this quote-unquote road is made out of. Ooh, it is made of deep stuff. We'll stick to the shoulder a little bit. Although, nope, base road's okay. And we're off. Let's see. At least leave a note with your insurance details on that tree. Oh, well, I did for a while, but I ran out of note paper. Ooh, headlights, please. There you go. And listen, every single one of these trees knew exactly what it was getting into when it decided to plant itself in whatever particular location. This is a game about trucks crushing stupid little trees. So, like that. Screw you, tree. How adorable, a bridge! And it's one that I didn't have to build on my own. Or maybe that was the one that the Russian church built in exchange for bringing them a service trail. That's how the gig economy works here. Where does that road go? That road's going somewhere. That road is going off and up and way over there. Which I'm guessing means that this is probably a hellscape for driving a regular rig through. It's a pretty typical developer move in this game, or at least a map designer. Make a virtually impassable road that looks like it might be doable, and then provide a horrible looking bypass that is actually the only semi-sane way to go. Oh, well, yeah, that pole right there is definitely going to make it difficult for any normal truck to get through. One of the rare cases where I want you to abandon the road here. Oh, this has poor life choices written all over it. Tell you what, what's more entertaining than watching me flip upside down in the middle of a crevasse and swear about it? Let me read chat. I'll just sit there for a moment. I might want to check under the bridge for Russian trolls. They're everywhere. Yep, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that flip is going. Where would I even normally think about going over here? Should I think about going the other side and then crossing back over? 'Cause, yeah, doing it right there is going to be a bad plan. So launch. I notice it takes that exact moment to go ahead and run a save. What? Are you stuck on something? I think I've fallen victim to physics here. Hang on. My motor is still running. It doesn't. This won't formally count as a flip until I give up trying to pull myself out of here. But that point's probably coming pretty quickly here because I can't even get a good camera view on this stuff. Apparently launch missile backwards somewhere, so let's... Oh, okay, that's better. Naturally it's dark, so that makes everything far more difficult to figure out what's going on. Oh, nope, whatever that was, I broke it. That's broken. I don't even know what that is. Did I break it? I have no idea what's going on. Let's see. Just in case that's something... Just in case that's actually something real in the rock over there. Nope. Oh, I think I've run out of winch points. I'm equal parts confused and frustrated over this. We are going to officially count this as a flip, even though I am still running, because I am weirdly stuck. So, there we go. We're going to fire off the fireworks for that. Just keep driving trucks into this canyon until the chasm is full. Funny you say that. Good old Will Gander on the Miss Silvermoon's channel. He is particularly famous there for throwing double digits of trucks into lakes, rivers, oceans, things to make giant piles of vehicles for driving over. Here it comes. Wow, that's actually kind of loud. Ooh, boy. Yep, that one. Yeah, okay. Just had to make sure that one was coming through. It's a nice thing to confirm that the desktop audio for these alerts is actually coming through on the stream. Let me make one more check. Nope, you look pretty well done. You're almost out of gas anyway, so you sit tight. I am going to go find my good buddy Zix. I think all I have to do is keep following this road until I run into myself. Perfect. Much better horn too. Oh, wait. Here we go, beacons. Alright, let's just throw trucks at the problem until the chasm is full. It's definitely a good idea. Let's see, calling it a half flip. It still counts as a full flip because my wheels no longer have contact with the road, and I no longer have winch points to attach to. If I can keep the motor running and winch myself back upright, then it does not count at all. So there's no half measures here. Just did this in the other truck and it looked totally different than the other. That's okay, because I still got 8 wheels. I think this was 8 wheels versus 10 wheels. A couple of 10 wheels. I think there's a 10-wheeled Azov. I should probably look into buying because I think that's where that comes from. Oh, fun. Another little bridge. Trolls beware. There we go. Yeah, it's only been a little over a week. I have almost no memory of ever having seen this map before. Pretty much how my memory works. Give me a week off from something that it no longer exists. And by a week, I mean about an hour, hour and a half tops. Oh, that's right. This section sucks. This stretch down to here is really deep, crappy snow. I haven't tried driving it in this Zix yet. Should be able to do a lot better in it. Set that up. So either it's going to do a lot better and, relatively speaking, just plow right through it, or I am going to end up wasting my entire fuel reserve slogging through this crappy drive. Go ahead and downshift a little bit. The fact that I'm not already winching means it's doing better than all of my prior trucks. Yep, this is probably all that I'm going to get. But it is significantly better than all of my other trucks. Everything else is instantly high centers, bottoms out, whatever it is that they all end up doing. And I have to winch for every inch of motion through here. The Zix is a snow beast. It's actually getting a little traction even there. Holy crap. Go, monster, go. This is why all of these, so-called pro streamers for SnowRunner are always pulling this truck out no matter what map they're working on. It is willing to go. I bet the developers gave it the tire rating similar to the Tataran. Its purpose as a scout is to go virtually anywhere you want to point it. Do a little winching just to help speed it along. I just wish it would winch to anything useful. There we go. Still a little worried about fuel consumption out there. Stop winching out. There you go. That's the one I want. Oh, well, color me impressed. This is definitely the truck for this map. And we've cleared it. Yeah, that's worth some fireworks here. Okay, previously, I've always had to go off to the right there because there was a giant blockage right here that the nuns would only clear for me if I brought them a service trailer. And I think after I did that, they didn't want the service trailer anymore. They gave it to me, so that's why I've got it parked back at the gateway on this one. Because they're fickle nuns, you know how they do. Actually haven't driven this stretch at all. So it's as bad as it will get. Fit under the pole, that's a good start. Nope, going back to auto is not going to help here. We're still snowbound. Is this where the road goes? Yes, it is. I'm losing it in the snow and the dark. Yep. Sorry, not sorry, trees. Turn, turn, turn. Where did the road go? Does the road go over here? I have no clue where the road went. Okay, make me look at the map then. Oh, wow. I have significantly departed the road surface. Well. Hooray for me, then, maybe? That's right. Celebrate my ignorance. Oh, hey, there's road down there. Okay, I'm not as far away as I was worried. Do is murder one tree, and I'm right back in business. Oh, wow, I see what I did. The fun tracks turned right down here at the bottom, and I followed the fun tracks rather than the blue circle, which is one of those life lessons I think you really need to learn. Apparently I didn't. So, yeah, the real road actually goes where there are no tracks. Okay. Fair enough. For a change for me, literally actually was only a little off track. So apparently the fun tracks go up to the out of business lumber yard or whatever's up there. And loop back down. Those of us that have already seen it, don't need to see it again, could have just taken that simple little cutoff. Would not surprise me if that simple little cutoff would have been impassable for most of the other trucks, especially those that didn't have the proper tires. You're not turning. Let's try this again. There we go. Sad news is, if I manage to get everything turned back upright and I actually get out to picking up that last visit location, I will have completed a task, but then I will probably have 2 trucks that are going to run out of fuel. And I have to decide between recovering or sending out a 3rd truck with extra fuel. Honestly, I might just recover this one so that I can load it up with some of the beams and wooden stuffs. KDP, my nemesis! Yet, thank you anyway for the subscription. That's right. I'm sure that the official Nemesis designation requires subscription. That seems like a horrible business plan, but it's apparently working. So I guess it could only be so bad. Do this. Oop, the not like this kid has retreated. We're not going backwards very well. Okay, now we're going backwards. Now we're getting someplace. It's not someplace very far, but it's someplace. Man, that little dude is wedged in there. Still not totally stuck. Wheels aren't touching anything, but he's not totally stuck. But he is so stuck that he's able to pull the other truck into him. Okay. Change of plans then. Let's see what I can do. Getting this guy moved over to the other side of the rocks. Turn on my headlights, though I kind of doubt this is going to do much good. Because they are all pointed straight into that rock. Once again, it's only a point of engine damage, but ow nonetheless. Okay, let's perk you up over here. And wow, it immediately then re-winched to someplace else. Huh. Okay, this time it's actually coming on. Okay, this might sting a little, but don't worry. Honestly, I don't know if that's any better or not. That's right. KDP shows up, and coincidentally, my stream gets abandoned. Now, that's how these things work. You know what? Let's just see. Oh, no, don't go backwards. Let me see if I can manage to do a small extra bit of recovery. Ah, boy, there's a horn. Hey. Remember when the Avalanche used to win games? Like last year? That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, let's see what we can do about not being permanently stuck this time. You're kind of blowing it for me here, Catherine. Well, don't fall in the hole. Don't go that way. Just go up. Go up. You're gonna make me get a truck with a crane to lift you over there? Don't be lazy. All of this because I can't seem to drive one set of tires out of the gap. That's just lazy. If there's one person who knows lazy, it's me. And I got that thing stuck. Before I do anything unthinkable to myself, let's go ahead and refuel. Now we are going to try this one more time here. Let's see, I'm not allowed to talk about how the Avs are doing because I made Tay mad the night I said Winnipeg won. Well, yeah, well. Fortunately, I'm not that hardcore about it. I can take my licks when I need to. Nope, nope, go up the hill, go up the hill, go up the hill, go up the hill. Or go across the hill. You know what? You suck, truck. Oops, I just threw my controller out of rage there. Oh, there was finally one thing that it could actually get connected to. And if I would like home enough. Oh, now we're going to play the game where we got the one set of wheels stuck again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm thinking very hard about what it might take for me to just try pushing the Tataran all the way through with this truck. Wow, that thing is so wedged in there. That may be my only option here. Okay. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. We all know that just means I'm gonna get both of these trucks stuck down here. Oops, somehow I managed to miss. There we go. Low gear. Push it. Oh, that looks super bad. Yes, the roof, it does say harsh driver. Spin it around. There you go. I think that's actually a warning, harsh driver. Yep, and well, this is pretty much proof of it. Because what I really wanted to do was drive straight forward and then come across. I didn't realize that there was this giant hole in the middle of everything right here, so this is probably about to end about as badly as you could want. Though honestly, at this point, I'm considering dropping the Tataran in the hole to provide a little bit of a bridging mechanism there, and then just drive the overtruck over the top. And honestly, that may even be the only option that I've got, unless I can get the winch to connect to something useful over here. Which I don't know, now that I've pushed it this far forward, maybe not. Maybe no chance in hell. Is the winch connected to, oh, okay, the winch is connected to the other truck. Wait, oh, wait, am I going to be able to drive away? Nope, okay. You just rest here now. This is where you live now. For record-keeping purposes, burying the truck in an irretrievable hole does count as a flip. Oh, that hurt. Meanwhile, I want you to see what this truck is doing, Tataran. This truck is doing what you were supposed to do. drop this one in a hole too. I'll drop this one in a hole. I don't even care. Oh, this one is so close to being able to winch that tree on the other side. Yeah. No, winching to the Tataran really isn't going to help it down there, I don't think. Oh, you know what I want to do, though? First, I'm going to pull all of the fuel out of the Tataran, because it's not going to do it any good anymore. Ow, boy, I just ran with that. I'm going to get around this way. So I think if I can get around this rock... Give me a pivot. Give me a pivot. You're not pivoting really the way I want you to pivot. The other rock is blocking my camera. You know, I see a lot of trees. None of them are really... Oh, that one I can reach. Where to connect to. Oh, there was a good pivot. That's what I wanted, I think. Forward winch. Oh, is that actually going to connect to the real tree over there? I wish I didn't have this rock wall right behind me, because if that's the real tree... Keep winching, keep winching! Yeah. That is enough for me to consider that a victory for the entire day. Don't let friends pull you into the hole with them. I'm pretty sure that was an after-school special. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm not even halfway. Oh no. This has to be the wrong way. This has to be the wrong way. I can't even see the right way. Maybe I need to get down here? Can I go around that side? Oops. Oh, no, stop rolling, stop rolling, stop rolling, stop rolling, stop rolling. Ooh, I was that close. Oh, this sucks being trapped in the rocks, so I can't get the camera to move around. Okay, I'm puzzle solving here. Keep pulling that nose. Keep winching the nose closer to that tree. Is that as close as I can get? I think if I could get through this little gap here, that would be enough. Crap, I'm going to be stuck on this tree. Partial physics of that rock are in the way. I guess that leaves me trying to get around the other side. Oh man, this camera's definitely gonna make me throw up. Here and get some nice constant. I think I'm pushing on their rock. Am I high centered? Nope, this is not where I want to be. This is not it. This is not the way. Nope, this is all going straight to hell now. I wrinkled my nose, maybe it'll help. So I can winch on to that tree over there through the giant rock. I wish someone had told me that earlier. Oops. I didn't mean to release the winch, but if this is going to work, I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to fight against the bullshit physics, but I just barely caught that in time. That was throwing out the auto winch and just hoping. Oh, this Zix is an animal in the best possible way. Best turning radius, but keep going, you're inches away. Ooh, that is accomplishment. You are good. We should check that place out too when we finish our work here. That one only does the first two. I got that one wheel, and the engine's off, but it's just twitching. Let's see, it's about time for some fresh air. Well, yeah, only $8,200 for all of that. Okay, then. I am not entirely sure what to do from here. I kind of doubt that I can just throw myself off the edge of this rock and survive down to the bottom, but if I could, we're pretty close to the gas station. Also pretty sure we're not really going back the way we came, so... What have I got here? That, well, you know... Some of these spots might be doable. Just thinking I'm going to end up having to recover anyway. Doesn't matter if I recover from an upside down position. Nose down is fine. Oh, happens over here. Ooh, nothing good happens over here. Nope, stop. That was close. They really don't want me going down there, I think. Full steam ahead! Ooh! Champion! That's exactly the way they do that in real life, too. Open river chasm, or is it... I think I can get across here. I don't know. What the hell, I'll try. What's I going this way? All of these tiny little rocks doing their best to make sure that I can't go straight. And that I can't turn. across. I made it across. Where am I supposed to go here? Eventually, I want to end up here. Yeah, up there. I guess it's going to go out and around. That's fine. The tree line. Oh, these stupid near rocks. I can't get the camera to pan up. And for a flawless dismount. Oh, hey, look, there's a little side road. Side roads are always safe in SnowRunner. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh, there's a tree line. There's some deep snow. We're slow going, but we're making it. Ah, perfect. This is one of those gaps in the wall that, if you get lucky, your truck can climb over the cement that's still in the way. And if you're not lucky, then you will waste a lot of gas trying. Although at this point, I think that with that tree over there could winch my way out if I needed to. No. There we go. Horn of Victory. Rumble, stumble, bumble our way over. Hey, coming up here to this gas station, you'll actually get to see the Aegis installation that the map is named after. Bit of a, we'll call it a viewer reward because we're not. Yeah, this road is terrible. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's a little steeper angle than I thought it was. Eight wheels are practically imperative for managing this road. We've only got 6, or worse 4. We're going to get hung up on almost everything out here. That's the gap I managed to come up through with the big fuel tanker. There's the Aegis installation. Absolutely gorgeous. Everyone loves having a missile on a stick, and I don't know how that didn't completely blow out a tire with 88 points of damage. Would you look at that? Free gas? So, welcome to the Aegis. Oops, I managed to park in the perfect spot for not quite being able to target the rocket, but that's okay. You know it was there. Fun note, when you find this vehicle on one of the other maps, it's actually sitting in a slightly irradiated zone, but it's fine. I've had no problems with it or me or my 6 eyes and 4 legs since discovering it. Taco Bell gives free gas, so apparently that's the secret up here. There we go. There's a rocket on a launch pedestal and a big fun dome. So I actually cleared a task. This is the bridge I would like to get repaired because there is one more watchtower just right over there. I wonder if I take this side road down here, can I negotiate the ice and come up this way? I had the Tataran. I managed to climb up the slope right here, and I got to right here, and I ran out of fuel. That close to the tower. So I haven't been back since. Oh no, that's definitely not the way to go there. It seems to make me want to drive all the way back around. Okay, well, we'll do that. I'm not quite ready to be done yet. So let's see if I can go find this one last watchtower. Gotta have a big horn. Some more of these death platforms. Tear trucks apart if you hit them without paying too close attention. As evidenced by the 200 points of suspension damage and 88 on a single tire. I thought only had 50. Oh, you know what? I refueled the truck, but not the fuel tank, the backup tank. Oh well, it's too late. Already started moving. We are go. I really don't want you driving this road. There's one thing I don't want, it's their not wanting. Something like that. Always accidentally pushing the camera. Wow, this road really does suck. Don't think I can just plow down this tree. Nope, and I drove straight into it. Because that is the power of magnetic trees, and for some reason it won't just drive straight up this rock. It likes to rebound off the side. There we go. Keep struggling. Keep struggling. Struggle. Still going. There we go. Okay, we are back in the machine. And what, I got dragon's teeth down here? Man, they are going out of their way to make this hard. Whoa, wow. Suddenly it's really turning. There's enough of a gap I can get through. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. I found another one of those miserable contests. Congratulations to me. New objective. Rumor has it you're a wicked good driver, eh? Why don't you prove it? Oh, boy. Nope. Not gonna happen. At least not now. I've actually done all of the contests on one of these maps. But I still have a bunch kind of all queued up waiting. Especially now that I've stranded my Tataran. Oh boy, is this really... Is this going to happen here? No, I think I'm already stuck. I like the look of that tree over there. Definitely winch onto it. This would stay not too deep. Maybe I can get around over it. Sinking a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, nice. There we go, gangbusters. Pseudo road over here. There's tracks that I could have followed. We're actually moving with a little speed. It's unprecedented on this map. Invulnerable poles, gotta stay clear of that. Slow rocks and tower's up there somewhere. Fighting gravity. Gravity plus wonky physics. Two natural enemies of any truck. So up yonder is where I was getting to. How did I go about getting to it? Doing it in the Tatteran, so I was getting some pretty good tire grip. This one does pretty good tire grip, so maybe if I can figure out... Oops, I did not mean to stop the engine. Get a little nose winch to help make this turn. Got my ladder hooked here. Is there a connect to? Yes, there is. Go ahead and keep pulling. I don't mind climbing up the side of this rock in order to summit. Really like is to connect to something on this side. Oop, there's a good pivot. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. Is that any use? I don't really know. I don't think so. Oh, a nice grab on some steel there. Actually going forward at all, but if I could even manage to get myself pulled off to one side, that might be useful. There's some more forward action. Okay, okay. Oh man, monstrous. First, let me check my maps here. Okay, I'm going back the way I had before. I think my goal is I need to get up to this little plateau, and then I can cut up through the trees. Keep making the turn. Nice, nice. Don't get inexplicably stuck on that train. Okay, switching over to the side to get traction works for me. I'll take that. Oh, hey, look, there's the tower. Let my little moon buggy go. Go, moon buggy, go! Thank you for the lurk, KDP. I've probably only got 7 to 10 minutes left here anyway. In fact, if I actually manage to make it up to this tower, that might not be too shabby as an ending point. But I am not there yet. Oh, okay. That's where I calculated that. Good climbing position to be a little farther over. So, let's see if I can get over there without rolling down this hill. Nice little gap in these trees. I think this is one. Not at the right angle to use it. I think that's a good spot. Oh, 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 oh. Trying to climb that tree to hide from the halberd bearers. So I wonder if I can just go straight up this way. This seems like it's a little better. Oh, that's a lot better. In fact, this is gonna get me there. Ooh, the last of the towers. Oh, that one's a good view. Ooh, and a new objective. Perfect. Oh, you were heading back to work. I am so sorry to hear that, but as my nemesis, you probably deserve it. I'm guessing you probably asked for it. Oh no, I've unlocked an additional contest. Gross. Oh, and it starts right here. So you like extreme sports? I thought so. The route ain't an easy one, but I think you can handle it. Let's see how fast you can make it to the finish line. Is the finish line straight damn down? Because, yeah, I probably could do that. Visit the guardhouse. Check. Visit the camp. Oh, no, that's not as easy to get to. And the railway terminal. Okay, that's not exactly what I was expecting. So I'm guessing you run this nasty course along a little cliff road. So nope, I am not prepared to do that, especially in this truck. And then this other contest, oh, has you just going all over the place. This one is a Tatterin run. Especially that last climb up that hill. I've done that before in the Tatterin. That would work out pretty well. How fast can I fall off the mountain? You would be amazed at how fast I can fall off a mountain. I can fall off a mountain and I can tumble at least 27.9 times on my way down. Ooh, hey, there's that Dawn 71 over here that I'm supposed to go get. Oh, in fact, that's why the mission's called Cliff Surfer, because it wants you driving along the cliffs and then you surf as you fall to your death. That's exactly how and why they named that. Oh, wow, that's also got an 8-minute time limit, so that is not expected to be a fast one. These are all absolutely terrible, terrible missions. Although, wow, 4 of these remaining tasks are all build a thing. Let me make one more check here. Let me go out and check my tasks. So I've got the Irska River all done. Chernokomensk, I haven't even gotten to. I've popped onto the map and then I popped off the map. Don't want to know anything about it. Expanding the borders. That one is new. I haven't seen that yet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there is only one undiscovered one called Expanding the Borders. Let's see. The place is remote. That's for sure. And our maps seem outdated. Will you help us do some exploring? There are some points of special interest here. Oh, that one is perfect for the Tatterin, but I don't know where it comes from. Do I have something left unexplored? I've got a big corner of stuff. Oh, I bet it happens right in there. I got to fix this bridge to get to that spot, and then I bet it's going to send me off on a fun mission to drive to some really hard places to get to. So I tell you what, that is a good spot to save it then for taking over next time, next Wednesday when I return to the misery of Amur. Let's see, what have I got coming up on Saturday? I believe there's a new Ogre Tactics and then the new Pokemon that are out the 11th and the 18th. So this Saturday, I may go back and do a little more Mario and Rabbids. I didn't play any of that during the last week while I was off. I've actually been having a really good time with that one. I like a lot of the changes that they've put in since the original game, so I may actually go back and do a little more of that one for everyone's entertainment. I know that had some interest from a number of people out there. So let me get a couple of my other things queued up here. Let me check my raid button to see if there's anybody entertaining out right now. Let's see. Czech Games Edition. They are having an anniversary right now, so they're doing a 12-hour stream because they're not hardcore doing their 24-hour streams. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream, but they could only pull off the 12. Let me take a look. If I open up this other window here, see if I got any other maybe snow runners going. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, hey, I know what we need to do. Our good friend Tonka is doing a little streaming. There is, what is it, a game, Vampire Survivor, or a Vampire Survivor clone. I think there was a new one of those out today. I think that is what he is actually playing right now. So there he is. Let me get him all plugged in here. Oh, nice. Going through this interface, it even gives me a little preview. Yes, he is playing Vampire Survivors. That sounds like a whole lot of fun to go check out. Thank you, KDP, Bardic, and Nico for keeping me company this evening. I'm going to prepare a little music, and I'm going to prepare a little bit of a raid, and I will see everybody again Saturday as my opener show for the Daniel Servington hour, 4 hours, and I will see you all then.